What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to part 2 of the CBR 600 rebuild. Unfortunately, I found some frame damage on this bike. So, the frame on this bike is damaged. Now, originally when I went to check out the bike, I did not notice this. It wasn't until that I got the bike kind of stripped down more like this and got to really close inspecting it. Underneath this rubber flap, which is kind of like a protector for the frame, down here by the motor mount, you can see it's kind of dented in right there. Now, what I think happened is I think there might have been like a frame slider on this, and then at some point the bike was laid down, and what I think happened is the frame slider got bent up and kind of kinked in the frame right there. So there is that indentation there, and it is actually cracked a little bit. And there's also another spot. So there's this spot, and also up here you can see where there was an impact on this piece also. If I pull that back, we can see there's a dent in the frame also, and a tiny little hairline crack right there. It's kind of hard to see with the camera, but there is a small little hairline crack. So my concerns with this right now, this right here, I'm not so much concerned about. We can probably fill that in and that'll be fine, because this is not so much a structural part of the frame. The one I'm concerned about most is this little hairline crack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to strip the bike completely down. I'm gonna drop the motor, take the front end off. Because we're already this far, it's not gonna be much more to just get the frame bare. So I can take that to my friend who's a professional welder. He's gonna patch this up. He's gonna address that crack, weld it, and make sure we are good to go. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna continue to strip this bike down, take the front end off, drop the motor, take the exhaust off, and we're gonna get this frame completely stripped down. Now, I should also mention the reason why I'm gonna be stripping the frame down, taking the motor, dropping the motor, instead of just taking everything to my buddy to get welded. I'm gonna strip this bike down because I wanna check the inside of the frame, because we do have that hairline crack on the outside. So I wanna drop the motor so we can get a clear look to the inside of the frame to make sure there's no hidden damage on the inside. Make sure there's no cracks on the inside of the frame. That way we know the bike is structurally sound and we don't have to worry about the frame cracking down the road. So I've got that air box off right now. Next, what I need to do in order to drop the motor is take the radiator off, and then I think I'm gonna take the exhaust off. So that's kind of out of the way. little bit of heat and some penetrating oil, and it helps get those rusted bolts out. All right, so I've got pretty much everything stripped down right now. I've got the front end off. I've got everything disconnected and put on top of the motor, so that way I can just drop the motor and take the frame off. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I have the motor mount bolt there. We have motor mount there. We also have, I think there might be another one down there somewhere. And we've got the same on this side. So I got that one there, this one up here. Yeah, and we got one down here too. So I'm going to undo those bolts and then we're gonna drop this motor. So what I'm gonna do before I drop this motor is I have this block of wood here on the bottom so the oil pan can rest on there so it's not on the concrete, so there's less risk of damage. And I also like taking a used tire and sliding that underneath. It provides like a little cushion for the motor once I drop it down, and we're gonna rest it on there and then we're gonna take it off the frame. So I just removed the nut from this motor mount bolt, and the other motor mount bolt that we have to remove is right here. It's all caked with just dirt, grime, and grease. So I'm gonna have to get my socket in here and remove that nut, and then we can remove these motor mount bolts from there, and we should be able to free up the motor. There we go. That was on that pretty good. So now that I got that nut removed from this part of the motor mount bolt, all I have to do is simply just push it through. And same with this one. Push it through. And we come into this side and you can see these are pushed out. These are the ones that we just did. And this is one motor mount bolt, that's the top one. And here is the lower one. All right, so this is what is left of the bike right now. I've got the motor sitting here, all of the electrical parts. I've got the frame off the bike, which is over there. This looks like the bike completely blew apart. I've got the airbox, radiator, exhaust, subframe, just a bunch of parts laying all over. It looks like the bike blew apart. But over here is the frame. Right there is where there was that little dent. Well, not little, but it's where that dent is on the side. And we have this small little hairline crack right there. It's hard to see through the camera, and it's actually hard to see in person too, but there is a small little crack right there that we're gonna address. And down here is also that other area where the frame has some damage. Now, like I said before, this one I'm not concerned about because this isn't really a structural area of the frame, but we're still gonna address that and fix that up. This one I'm more worried about because this is more of a structural part of the frame. It's basically right in the middle of the bike, so we are gonna patch that up, make sure that is solid then. I'm gonna pick up the frame, drop it off at my buddy's house. He's gonna weld that up, make sure we're good to go. And then after that, I will slap that back on the motor. Currently the wheels are at powder coat, so I'm waiting for the wheels to get back. We might have a slight delay until the next episode of this bike. I'll probably be working on the jet ski scooter next. And one last thing that I wanted to do is give a huge shout out to my latest Patreon supporters, Nick, Felipe, Michael, and Jake. You guys rock. You are keeping this channel going with the support. I'm also giving back to you guys at the same time in exchange for your support. One of the things that I'm gonna be doing next is I'm gonna be holding a giveaway to my Patreon supporters with the Repsol fairing that came off of the CBR 1000 Rec Bike rebuild. So I will be wrapping that up, packaging that, and shipping that to one of my Patreon supporters. That could be one of you guys. Each tier level has a different amount that you can pledge each month. And with each amount, that's gonna be the number of entries that you get to win this fairing. Another thing, I have the side fairing from the CBR 600 rebuild. That is gonna be also a giveaway in the future. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and be sure to check me out on Patreon and you could win some awesome stuff. So until next time, I will catch you guys later. Peace.